What's up, guys? Welcome back to day 9 of the Bayliner boat project. And today I was actually just well, first let me back up. It's 11 o'clock at night right now, and I'm just getting out here. We were over at my grandparents' house earlier, and my grandfather just turned 75 years old, so a huge milestone for him. And so, yeah, with the boat, what I'm thinking is that'll about do it for today. Oh man, I'll be honest with you guys, I was trying to edit one of the videos and it was just taking me a little bit longer. I'm really tired right now. I was looking at the boat thinking what I wanted to do next, and I'm gonna need to do some more grinding on the fiberglass, and that just kicks up so much dust. And I'll be real with you guys, I am just too tired to do that right now, and there's a lot of it I still need to do. So what I think I'll do is I'll wake up early in the morning and work on that. What I can work on right now, and an announcement I am happy to share with you guys, is I finally put my foot down. I put it down, gosh darn it, and I said I am going to get this engine to run before I take it out of the boat. And so this weekend, it's actually Thursday right now at the time I'm recording this video, this weekend I'm going to get it to run. So before that happens, there's a few things I need to take care of. So one, this pump right here is the power trim pump. So that is what powers these pistons right here that make the propeller tilt up and down. Technically, I don't need to have that working to get the engine running, but I'm gonna try to get it running anyways. The fluid in there, I'll show you guys later, but it needs to be changed. On the engine, we 100% need to change the oil on it. See that circular thing on top? That's where the carburetor goes. And let me show you guys something else. And I'm probably going to make a separate video about this for sort of diagnosing things on the engine. But in the manual, so this hose right here, let me get this stupid thing out. Jiminy Christmas. So you see this hose I got? This goes down to right here. This is the fuel pump, which this hose then goes to here, to the fuel tank. So from the fuel pump up through this tiny hose, this connects into the carburetor right there. You see it can't really reach through there, but if it goes up here it can. That's where that hose goes. And if you notice, this hose is green, like solid, which is kind of funny. So if you guys read the manual on this, it'll say in this hose, because originally this hose was clear colored. It says in the manual, if there is any fuel visible in this hose, take the boat to the dealership and have them replace the fuel cylinder. So let me tell you guys, you don't have to do that. So this hose, you see that green stuff in there? This is just really old, grimy gasoline that builds up over the years. All you need to do, well, probably gonna have to clean out that fuel cylinder there, that fuel pump. But you just need to replace this hose. And I did this exact same thing on a jet ski project. I can actually show you guys. All you do is you can buy nice new vinyl tubing to use for that. And to be 100% honest with you guys, This is just fish tank tubing. So now you're gonna have a lot of people that are like, whoa, 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 hit the brakes. You can't be using that for fuel line. And the reality is, yes, you can. It might get hard and crusty over the years, and you may need to replace it again, but you most definitely can use it for fuel line. I know, because I've been using it for over a year on the jet ski. Anyways, that's just a note on that. So the engine oil. So let me pull this cap off here. So you can see down in there. Well, I guess really you can't see down in there, but it needs oil. But first, we're gonna need to flush it out with something. There are some sorts, there's different things you can flush out in there. I'm gonna do a little more research before I decide what I want to do. We're gonna need to change out this alternator and probably this belt here. And up here with this carburetor, we're gonna need to take that apart, definitely. And then that's not even to mention, in the back here, we're gonna want to change the oil on the lower end of the outdrive here for that gear oil and whatnot. So that's going to be a bit of work coming up. I might just make that a video separate from the vlogs. So that way if people searching for, you know, how to redo engine crap, it'll pop up. So yeah, that's today's vlog. Not really a whole lot I did, but that's okay. I'm planning for what I'm gonna do next. So there you have it, guys. That is gonna be it for day 9. I will see y'all tomorrow.